All right, what is up, everybody? It's your boy James Perot here, coming to you live, actually on Zoom and also on Facebook here as well. But very excited to be diving into day 3 of the What is I Am Mastery Marketing Software Bootcamp. I know I've been definitely having a lot of fun here, playing around with the dashboard and getting the links out and things like that. So definitely excited to be diving into a little bit more, providing a little bit more value, hopefully, for you guys today. And again, if this is your very first time, getting exposed to what this is, I definitely recommend going back, watching day 1, watching day 2, so that way you're caught up all the way to where we are right now. So basically, right now, you have already gone through, setting up your links, right? You got all that set up. You got your links kind of on Facebook and Instagram and all the different social media hubs. You've probably got some leads that have already been kind of, opting into what it is that you're doing. Would love to hear, who's getting some leads, coming in, who's getting some traffic coming in there. If you're getting some leads in the last couple of days here, I want you to throw dollar signs in the chat box here right now. This is what it's all about, guys. Is just, again, putting information in front of people so they can opt in because they want to hear more information. Okay, so again, very excited to be diving into this. Now, today, I actually have a couple different things that I'm going to go over here with you guys. So I'm going to share my screen and kind of dive right into it here. Okay, so give me 2 seconds to share my screen. Let's do this. Perfect. Okay. I hope you guys can see my screen here. We'll just dive into it. So what you're looking at is the dashboard of the platform. I think a lot of you have already seen this once or twice already, but basically what I want to chat about here very quickly before we dive into anything technical is if you are liking what you're seeing right now. I don't know if you guys know this, but if you're liking, everything that the platform has to offer, the pre-built leads, the texting, the automated like email services, like the done for you social media, platform. If you really like it, I mean, feel free to share this with your friends or whoever is on the platform there with you at all. Again, this is for everybody out there. Now, I don't know if everybody knows this, but there's actually just like how there is with iMastery Academy, how there's a customer, if you refer to customers, you get it for free. The same thing actually applies to what is I Am the Marketing Software. So if you refer 3 people to the platform, your monthly subscription is completely waived. Okay. Now, full disclosure here, there's nobody here that's making commissions off of this. I just want to be perfectly clear with that. I'm not making any commissions off it. Nobody that sent you a link to get started is making any commissions off of this. They're just strictly going to the people that actually developed this massive platform for us, and also I'm assuming upkeep and things like that. So they deserve it, in my opinion. But again, full disclosure, there's no income coming off of this thing here, guys. So if you do want to share this with people, if you do want to know, okay, I have a couple people that want to do this, where's my referral link, right? So all you got to do is come over to, I believe it is my marketing pages, and then just click on the main links and pages. And then this should pop up here. So you're going to see your main link. Okay, I kind of went over how you can change that link to, customize it whatever you want. But as I scroll down, there's also some very good useful links here. Okay, so the first one in terms of getting a referral, this is what your referral link's going to be. So get a site referral page. So if you have some people that you want to, get them on board with this, you can send them this link. Now, this link is actually unique to my subscription because there is a subdomain here, this I Am Mastery. So you can have that, maybe that's your name, ria.whatisim. Like, it's going to be customizable to whatever your login is. Okay, so definitely send that to whoever you want. That way they can get started as well. And then just tag them in the day 1 and just tell them to start going through the days. Again, all the videos here are going to be recorded and they're going to be posted on our Facebook group page as well. So definitely dive into that. But again, guys, just like with anything else, we live in a world full of referrals. So if we can get this for free for everybody, why not do that? Because it's such an awesome and it's such a powerful platform for that matter as well. So, okay, so again, just to reiterate, we've gone through setting up our links. We got them out in front of everybody. Maybe we're getting some leads here. I kind of talked about what to do with those leads. But I want to talk a little bit more about, just starting that conversation, right? Starting that conversation, what needs to be said, right? Because I explained that, just because you have a lead does not mean that that person's going to sign up with you. right? There's a little bit more work, right? We got to reach out to them. I talked about WhatsApp in day 2 video. I'd love to see if people are liking the WhatsApp, or even if they created their own unique link, would love to hear how people are liking that. It's just an easy way for somebody else to reach out to you with that pre-written message, and bang, you got somebody reaching out to you. So this whole idea, this whole concept is to have a never-ending flow of people that are reaching out to you and want to know what you're doing. Okay. So again, I do want to dive right into, touching base with these leads, or even like not even touching base with the leads, but also how you can reach out to other people and just message people directly themselves as well. So you can use it for both. And there actually is scripts, okay, on how to start the conversation off, how you can expose them to more information. Okay. And where you can find the scripts is actually just under, I believe it's training and help. And then you click on, I think it's support center. Okay. And then when support center comes up, there's actually 2 links here once this loads up here. So learn how to use the system and the script training. So all you got to do is click on the script training here. I think there's some other areas that you can get to it, but this is the easiest one that I remember. But basically it's talking about the app, okay, the What Is I Am app. So again, if you don't have that, go out there and download that from the App Store, the Google Store, or wherever you get your apps from. But as I scroll down here, actually, sorry, before I move forward, there's a really good training video about what I'm going to talk about just now as well. So definitely watch the video. You'll probably get some tips and tricks. This whole platform is excellent in terms of videos and trainings and things like that. So you don't have to wait for me to do one. There's tons and tons of training on here. But as I scroll down here, there are some conversation starters. Okay. So let's talk through this scenario. Okay. So we have maybe somebody that we don't know, right? Maybe they've gone through one of our lead capture pages and now they become a lead, right? Talked about reaching out to them through WhatsApp. That's probably the easiest way to do it. You can also get connected with them if they have Facebook or Instagram. Just get connected with them, right? But obviously you want to start off that conversation, right? So, I mean, if they opt in, I mean, you can have, a couple of these conversations here. These ones aren't really, good for, those lead capture pages, because they're talking about, reaching out to people that are good friends, right? So people that come through your funnel or your lead capture might not be people that you know. And here's for acquaintances as well. I don't recommend using this one but you can basically reach out to somebody, say, hey, so-and-so, it's, it's Shane here. I just wanted to reach out and touch base there with you. Thank you so much for opting in. Just wanted to get connected here with you. So actually I went over it there on the second video, but basically just kind of asking, before I go any further, I would love to share some more information about Forex, but before we go any further, please confirm that you're receiving my messages, right? That's kind of the main one to be reaching out to. But as we scroll down, there's more messages, right? There's more messages that you can use. So this is for a second text message, and it's actually, they have it broken down here. Let me go to the very top here. So conversation starters, which is that first message, and I kind of gave you an example of the first message, but then it's got the second text. So you can do a second text for good friends, acquaintances. So if it is for the lead capture page, as an example, you might want to go to the acquaintance section, right? And just say, okay, here's some options that I can send out, right? So you can say, so I'm reaching out to some of my friends. Obviously they're reaching out to you, so that might not be good. Do you invest? I just started with a business, an investment industry. Do you have the experience with investments? Looking to get some feedback. Again, that's kind of for people that are looking for, or that you're reaching out to other people, okay? So for that scenario where people are reaching out to you, what I might say is, depending on what they opt into, what funnel or what lead capture page that they opted into, if it's like a trading ideas one, I might have a response like, thank you so much for opting into the trading ideas. I'd love to definitely get you set up. If you're interested in it, I said I definitely would love to get you connected a little bit more with it. But if I was to send you a bit more information, could I give you a call like tomorrow at whatever time? Right? So that's kind of like the run through. Again, watch the second video as I go through the lead capture page. So let's switch gears here, and let's say that we're actually going to be reaching out to people directly. Okay, we're actually going to be reaching out to people, and there actually is. This is all on the app as well, guys. So you can have it. I'll be going over the app next week here. But if you want to use this, you can use this on Facebook. You could use this on Instagram, Telegram, like whatever you want to do to reach out to people. So if you want to reach out to somebody, again, like there's 2 different ways you can do it. For a good friend, you can just say, hey, quick question. Let me know when you got a sec, right? Perfect conversation starter, right? Or if it's acquaintance, hey, I know we haven't talked in a while, but I want to get your opinion on something real quick. right? And then people will be like, yeah, sure, what's up, right? So then from there, you go to the second text, right? So this is a good friend or this is an acquaintance. And I can just scroll through and you can see, okay, so here's some responses that you can say for good friends, right? So this is like, and they have it, this is great because they have it for the different types of friends. So the business-minded friend, I found something I found an interesting business model I want to get your opinion on. You cool to check out a video that explains, right? You can send them that, right? A friend who likes the cryptocurrency. I know you like crypto. Have you seen this new company that offers crypto education and sending trade alerts to your phone? Bang, that's a very curious statement that you can use, right? I mean, you guys get the idea. There's more here. Friends that have done MLMs. A friend you're not too sure about the interest, you can say, this is a really good one. If I could show you a way where you can make money from your phone without recruiting anyone, would that be of interest to you? Right? Again, pick whichever one you want to do. You can kind of change it a little bit, but again, you literally can just copy this and paste it out, right? So let's say, okay, let me go back to top. Let me give you a scenario here. So let's say, okay, I'm gonna reach out to a good friend here, and I actually have my WhatsApp here up. I'm just gonna open up. So this is Jenny. So I'm just gonna send her a message, copy and paste, bang. Hey, got a question? Wait when you get a sec, right? Wait for the reply, right? Once the reply comes out, you know what? I'm gonna say, okay, which one do I want to pick? Okay, is she a good friend? Whatever. Maybe I'll pick this one. If I can show you a way where you can make money from your phone without recruiting, would that be of interest to you, right? Copy, come back over to my WhatsApp, paste, bang, right? Wait for them to reply, right? Now I got to go down to the third option, right? So I'm scrolling down here. This is the second text for acquaintance. So I want to find the third text. So here's a third text. Okay, sweet. Down to check out a quick video, right? So you can kind of change that a little bit depending on the second response, right? And then I just come over to my WhatsApp again. Bang. Okay, cool. Awesome. You're down to check out the video. Sweet. Okay. And then I just go down to the fourth video, right? So the fourth text is like, you have to send the link, right? Whichever link you want to do, right? So if they want to do it, I mean, you can come to your marketing pages, your main links, right? The tour page is a really good one. That's probably one that I use majority of the time here. If I scroll down here, here's the tour page, right? So I'll send them this link, copy, right? Come over here to my WhatsApp, paste, bang. They got my link, right? Now, as soon as they click on it, like I think even if I click on it, I think it might show up as a lead, open that link. Let me see here as it's loading up here. I might get a message on my phone. I'm just waiting to see if anything comes through. It might be, it might have to be right from her, but again, yeah, there should be a message that just comes up here that they can check out, right? Get them to watch a little bit of information, right? And then you can come back with the fourth message. So a person who clicked on it, because you'll get an idea if somebody clicked on it. I saw that you opened the link. What do you like best about what you saw, right? So I can copy this, right? Or maybe if they didn't open it, if you don't get a notification, be like, hey, I saw you haven't checked out the link yet. When would be a good time to grab your feedback? Thank you, by the way, right? So again, all of these text scenarios are right here for you, okay? What I always personally do as well, one thing that I like to say personally, when I do send the link there, what I like to say here, if I can get to my WhatsApp here, I always like to say, I definitely, oh my gosh, definitely want to touch base with you after you have seen the videos. If I was to give you a call, sorry, I might give you a call tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Would that be enough time for you to watch the video? Enough time for, oh my gosh, for you. I really can type. It's just I'm on the spot here, I think. Enough time for you to watch the videos. They are pretty short. Question mark, right? So what I did just there is I literally send them some information for them to look at, but I also schedule the time when we're going to touch base, right? And they might say yes, or, no, 8 o'clock doesn't work. Maybe 7:30 works for me. So you're solidifying a time where you can get connected with that person. Okay. Because again, the idea is to take these people that come in as leads, right? Drip on them, right? Start a conversation, right? I mean, that scenario where we're reaching out to people, but you want to get people into your contact base, right? By them clicking on the link, by them opting in, And what you also want to do, and keep in mind, is you want to try and get your leads. If I go to Contact Manager, you want to get those leads to the score of 100, right? 100. Oh, I'm in the wrong section here. Contact leads, top scores. Here we go, top scores. Because you want to have your people to get to that 100 score level, okay? Because that's based, just a little recap, that's based on the amount of things that they see, right? So if they first opt in, you know, they take the tour, right? They get so many points for it, right? If they come back and they revisit the website, there's so many points for that. So the higher the score on a particular lead, the more interested they're in, right? So by doing that, you're dripping on them by sending them other additional information, right? Send them the tour page, right? Whichever one you want to send them, right? Again, they're all here, lead capture pages. You can send them an article to read. Just drip on them, right? Because you know if they're participating and they're looking at these things that you're sending, they're probably very interested, okay? But the next step is, once you know that they're interested, is to get them on a call, right? I talked about that, talked about how three-way call is the best way to do that, or maybe a Zoom call. You can introduce somebody to somebody else. That's the meal ticket, guys. If you're looking to convert your leads, your prospects into, you know, people that want to join your business, that's what you need to do. You need to do those three-way calls and those Zoom calls. And for those people that have done them already, know firsthand how powerful those are, right? It takes the workload off of your shoulders. You get your upline, your downline, your crossline, whatever, to talk with them and just share their story, maybe ask some questions where they're at, maybe answer some of their questions, and get them feeling comfortable with getting started, right? No one's going to come in here, look at your link and say, you know what, this is the best thing since sliced bread. I'm going to sign up right now. You might have one of those unicorns that come in, right? But majority of people are going to need a little bit of work, right? They're going to need that connection. They're going to need that relationship building. They're going to need that conversation. They're going to need that Q&A before they decide to come on board. Think about it. When you go to buy something, whether it's something small or something big like a vehicle or a house or whatever, do you ever buy something without asking a question, or without doing a little bit of like research, or like a little bit of like looking into it, right? We never do. We're always, anytime that we want to get into something or start something or purchase something, we become researchers, right? We become researchers on that item, that thing, that possession, whatever it is, we become researchers. So there always becomes a point in time when somebody, before they get started, they're going to have a question, right? So that's why building the relationship, starting that conversation, getting them on a call helps, have that prospect feel comfortable with what it is that they're getting started with, okay? What else can I talk about here? So yeah, contacts to 100. The other thing that I do want to talk about, I mean, there's tons of great training here again, guys. But just, let me give you, before I talk about the other training, let me go through one more example here. Okay, let's do one more example. And again, please utilize these. These do work. I've been using them. So let's say we're reaching out to a good friend, right? Or an acquaintance. This is the one that I use quite a bit. Okay, hey, I know I haven't talked in a while, because even there's people out there that we're friends with, but life happens and we haven't touched base with them for a while, right? So if you come on pretty strong and you haven't talked to that person in like 2 months, 3 months or whatever, maybe start with, hey, I know we haven't talked in a while, but hey, I want to get your opinion on something real quick. That's the one that I typically go to. And then once I do that one, I actually go right past the good friends and I stick to the acquaintance one. This is the one that I like. It says, so I'm reaching out to some of my friends to get some feedback on a video my company just produced. Essentially, I want to find out if it makes sense or enticing to someone who's never seen our brand before. You down to give me some feedback, right? And majority of your people that you're reaching out to will be like, yeah, sure, send it on over, right? Bang, you send them your link, you get them to check it out, you get them to expose to it. And then you say, okay, you know what? Like, hey, I'd love to chat with you a little bit after. You can see, because I mean, that person might be like, you know what? Yeah, this is really cool. Like I've been looking at getting into something like this. How long you've been doing it? You'll know right away if that person is really interested, or they might just be like, oh, I'm busy or whatever, right? But this is a great way of getting your foot in the door. Bang, you send them a link. You can obviously use one of these on the fourth text, or again, what I always say is, hey, I definitely want to touch base with you. After you watch the videos, are you free tomorrow, 8 o'clock, if I was to give you a call, right? Bang, got something on the go, still have that conversation in between. But this right here, guys, this conversation, you're probably going to do it over and over and over again. Just get used to it, right? Because it's going to be the best thing for you. I'm telling you that right now. Just having these scripts, having these done for you, things that you can send out to people that work first and foremost is literally, you know, golden, right? So, and one other thing that I will mention here, guys, I want to keep this short here for the sake of the recording for everybody else here, is when you go to, you know, the training, system training here, definitely take some time and go through this whole section right here. This whole section right here is golden. If you're not too sure how to do something, or if you really want to maximize what this platform is doing for you, you will go through this stuff, because I'm telling you, there's so much great knowledge, great training on really how to get everything, every ounce of power out of this thing. Okay, so definitely go in. You know, you can hit the plus button and watch. There's other videos there. Sometimes there's some other links there, but definitely go through this. This is a great way of just utilizing this platform to the max. Okay, what else can I mention? I think that's all I wanted to talk about today. So for the people that are on a Zoom call right now, I'm going to close up this for the sake of the recording, but I'm going to open up for some Q&A right after this. So definitely stay tuned on the Zoom. If you're watching the Facebook Live again, if there's somebody that missed this video, definitely tag them in it right now, and spend some time like diving into it, guys. The amount of effort that you put in will result in whatever it is that you're getting back, right? You've heard that before. Whatever you put in, you get out. Okay, so this is a little bit of work, right? Maybe posting on Facebook, or, you know, definitely putting your link out there and things like that. You got to be consistent with it, right? You might get like a lead a day, 1 to 5 leads a day, or whatever the case is, but be consistent with it. This isn't a sprint, it's a marathon. Okay, success does love speed, don't get me wrong. So when you're doing things, success loves that speed when you're creating, you know, massive action, right? But it's all about being consistent. Okay, so don't do it for a little bit and stop. Be consistent with it. Whether you do something every second day, or every other day, or every day, whatever it is that is for you, find that consistency, find that happy medium, and just keep going with it. Okay, the last thing that I will say is this. Okay, so as you're getting these leads and you're creating that relationship with them, and you're trying to get them connected on 3-way call, what I will say is this: if your schedule is full, your bank account is probably full. Okay, if your schedule is probably a little scarce, the bank account, in terms of the income that you're getting from this business, is what I'm referring to. Like, don't take it personally. If your schedule isn't is kind of scarce when it comes to this, you're probably not where you want to be, right? So the more people that you have conversations with, the more calls that you book, the more that you fill up that schedule, the more that's going to translate to you growing your business and you having that larger bank account that you want, right? So I hope that kind of makes sense there, guys. But I'm going to close it for now, guys. Again, thank you very much for watching day 3 of the What is IM Mastery Software Bootcamp. Definitely tag somebody that definitely needs to be watching this video, and we will see you next week on day 4 there, guys. With that, take care, stay blessed, and we will see you on the next video, guys. Take care. Bye for now.